With so many recent developments and advancements in the world of smartphone filmmaking, it's time to look at the year's best professional mobile filmmaking camera apps on Android. What's up? I'm ronald.james.baculo, filmmaker, comic book creator, and mental health ambassador, here to help empower you to tell better visual stories with the best filmmaking tips, tricks, and techniques. As a proponent and advocate of mobile filmmaking, I always recommend using a paid professional filmmaking camera app. The advantage of using such an app is that you will have much more control over capturing your video. The stock camera app on the iPhone is super easy to use, but very limited in terms of video recording controls. Android phones are a little better in that most smartphones, like Samsung's Galaxy series, offer a Pro mode that allows you manual controls over the shutter speed, ISO, and other camera settings. But if you truly want to maximize the potential of your smartphone camera sensor, investing in a paid filmmaking camera app can bring Hollywood-level features to your mobile film production. Now, there are a few good ones in the market, and they can really take your smartphone filmmaking to the next level. Without further ado, here are the 3 best mobile filmmaking camera apps on Android right now, plus a few honorable mentions. Filmic Pro has been around for a while and is the golden standard when it comes to professional filmmaking on your smartphone. It is a choice of many professional filmmakers and has been used by famous Hollywood directors and cinematographers like Steven Soderbergh, Zack Snyder, and Emmanuel Lubezki, just to name a few. Essentially, it gives your phone DSLR-like manual camera controls, while also unlocking other capabilities such as recording in higher bit rates, integration with hardware such as anamorphic lenses or DOF adapters, and shooting with flat or log color profiles for a truly cinematic workflow. The graphic user interface is fairly simple to use and also has a companion app called Filmic Remote, which allows you to wirelessly connect a second device to use as a monitor and remote control. Other features recently added to Filmic Pro include clean HDMI out support, a collection of Hollywood-inspired film looks, and support for the latest DJI and Zhiyun gimbals. You can get Filmic Pro for a one-time purchase on the Google Play Store. Back up. Originally, at the recording of this video, Filmic Pro had remained a one-time purchase kind of app. But very recently, the app has now become a subscription-based app, which is not a bad thing in itself. What is bad is how that subscription model is shaping up to be. After a few weeks of trialing different pricing schemes, it seems they've settled with a weekly subscription fee of $2.99 US, or $49.99 a year. If you do the math, instead of paying the one-time fee of $14.99 to use the app forever, you'll essentially be paying more than $150 a year if you stick with a weekly subscription. Even a discounted $50 a year is still quite a massive jump from $15. If this new drastic change in Filmic Pro discourages you, especially when mobile filmmaking is meant to be a liberating and democratizing mode of expression, then you might find the next few apps much more appealing. MC Pro 24fps is an amazing professional filmmaking camera app and a personal favorite of mine that packs in even more features than Filmic Pro, with a plethora of color, image, and recording capabilities which really push the potential of your smartphone device. The preferences for color gamut and GPU processing alone makes this app worth it, giving you various color profiles that can match the bigger cinema cameras. And you can unlock other features and settings that were previously unavailable to your phone, such as higher frame rates, resolutions, and also bitrate settings all the way up to 500 Mbps. If you want an in-depth review, I made a video about it here and why it is superior to Filmic Pro. The drawback with MC Pro 24fps is with so many controls and configurations available, it can get overwhelming if you're not familiar with all the various technical features. Thankfully, the developers are very active and approachable, constantly updating and improving the app while providing technical documentation. Protake is an incredibly simple to use professional camera app, which handpicks some of the best features from the previous apps I mentioned, giving you a select few options that can yield you professional video results. The app has a great collection of color profiles or film looks, my personal favorite being the Alexa Log C profile, and the DSLR-like controls and user interface is just a joy to use. There is even an awesome multicam feature that allows you to wirelessly connect up to 4 devices and monitor them all on one separate screen. If you want to see a full review I made on the Protake app, you can find it here. What holds the app back is that settings such as frame rate and bitrate quality are quite limited compared to the first 2 apps I mentioned. Although there's a free version of the app, the developers ask for an annual subscription fee to unlock all its professional features. It might sound expensive compared to the other apps here, but the single subscription does cover up to 3 devices that can be either Android or iOS, which actually isn't too bad considering I had to pay full price plus add-ons twice over just to have Filmic Pro both on my Android and Apple devices. Sorry, another insert. Now, I've heard some people easily disregard this app before because of the annual subscription fee, but compared to the ridiculously weekly subscription fee of Filmic Pro now, this is just loose change.
Ryan Little.
The new kid on the block is the ridiculously powerful and revolutionary MotionCam app, which for the first time ever allows a smartphone to record and capture in cinema DNG RAW video. This is an Android-only app and truly rivals and surpasses iPhone 13's ProRes recording function. RAW video is an uncompressed format that hasn't been diluted or touched by image processing, compression, and camera AI, which makes it perfect for post-production work like color grading and VFX work. I made a whole video about RAW video and how to use MotionCam here. The drawback is you get insanely humongous file sizes and a pretty complicated workflow just to edit these RAW video files. Otherwise, it truly is a revolutionary step forward in mobile filmmaking, even though we're still in the early stages and only a few smartphone devices and sensors are capable enough to take full advantage of the app's RAW video recording function. That's why the developers advise you to test your phone model's compatibility first with their fully functional free beta version of the app before purchasing the Pro version on the Google Play Store. The last app I want to mention is the amazingly fun Super 16 camera app, which emulates old classic film stock from the likes of Kodak and Fuji for a truly analog retro film look. It's super easy to use with lots of film stock and frame options, and with some recent updates to the app, now you can also import footage you already shot on a different camera app and convert it to any of their 16mm film looks, complete with film grain and exposed film frames. So instead of using the app's dedicated camera with a baked-in film stock look, you can shoot with, say, Filmic Pro, which has better camera controls and can save in much higher bit rates, and then bring it into the Super 16 app. The app uses a subscription-based pricing model to unlock all the features and film stock options, although the free version gives you quite a lot to play with already. Just a final word on using paid professional camera apps like these, as opposed to your built-in stock camera app. Remember, you are the director, not your phone. Don't let your smartphone and with all its automatic settings and AI-controlled optimizations dictate your creative vision. Mastering mobile cinematography means being the master of your mobile production. And using any one of these professional filmmaking apps allows you to do just that. Hey, if you found value in this video, please support the algorithm and give the video a like, and hit that subscribe button so you can see more awesome videos like this. Until next time, reframe your mind.